I got my roller skates on.
Sorry?
Sorry. I said I've got my roller skates on.
Yes, absolutely. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Heart Center Tarot. As always, my name is Marina, and I will be your guide for this portion of the journey. And look, I have Arthur, Use Your Mind, and Aley from Heart and Soul Connected.
Hi.
Welcome to Letting Spirit Drive.
Yay! And thanks to Arthur for the fantastic intro. Yeah.
Yes. Fabulous. Fabulous. I
gotta do something.
Yeah, well, we love it. It's great.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So thank you to all of you. Wait, I gotta put my thing. Thank you to all of you who have joined us. Welcome. I would say hello individually, but there's like 116 of you in here already. So
wow. Welcome everybody. Thanks for being with us. Yeah.
Yes.
Absolutely. And just the housekeeping end of things out of the way first. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Make sure that you subscribe to Arthur's channel, to Aley's channel. Right, help us get into the algorithm so that we get out in front of more people, because they need to hear what we're saying. They just don't know who we are yet. Yeah, they will. One day they will. So, but until we get to that Linda G fame, okay, we got to ask. Right?
We got to ask. That's right. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, we got to ask. So, also don't forget to, if you're interested in getting a personal reading, get in touch with us. Send us an email. Say, hey, I think I might be interested. Think of it as not only a gift to yourself, but think of it in terms of a gift for someone else. Right?
Yeah. There you go. Valentine's Day is coming.
Mm-hmm. Valentine's Day is coming. We're still at the beginning of the year, so it's nice to have a little bit of a snapshot of what's ahead. You can, kind of look out for things, plan for things. Be good to yourself. Take care of yourself, right? So that you can then take care of others.
Yeah. It's a selfless act to take care of oneself to help others.
It is. It is.
Very true.
Absolutely. Very true. Yes. It's like Demi wants to know, do we deliver pizza? I don't know. Where are you?
Might be negotiable, Alex. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Well,
yeah.
Is that with or without anchovies?
Yeah.
Don't like the little fishies. How about you?
Yeah. You know what? I don't mind.
Oh, really?
I don't mind. All kinds of things that I'll at least try.
Mm-hmm. Good.
Right?
You're adventurous.
Yes. Yeah. Most things I'm not overly picky with. Right.
Yeah.
And I remember the first time I had frog's legs, and someone said, "Do you know what those are?" I said, "Yeah, they look like little baby drumsticks." So that's what I'm having.
We were at a buffet, my sister and I, my twin, and they had frog's legs. So I just got a whole plate full and put them on there, and I didn't tell her what it was. And she said, "Oh, this is really good. I'm going to get some more chicken." She walked up to the lady and said, "Where's the chicken?" She goes, "What are you talking about? Those are frog's legs." Ah! She starts screaming.
And until that moment, she enjoyed them. She wanted more.
Yeah,
but all of a sudden you change the name of something and it's like, oh, I don't like that.
Well,
she said, all I could think of was a little frog, like in Porgy and Bess.
In a wheelchair.
But anyway, I'm just going to put a shout out real quick too, if you don't mind. With the holidays with Valentine's Day coming up, I do have guided meditations. One of them is find love, attract love.
Awesome.
And also with every else thing that's going on in the world, I do have one about letting go of stress and anxiety.
Yes, that's what we need.
You're on my website. I mean, they're on my YouTube page.
Yes.
And you can also find me on iTunes. Just go to iTunes and put in Arthur Ease Your Mind. There's 16 of them up, and on Amazon as well. So,
Excellent. Excellent.
Absolutely.
What they're wanting everybody, and I can see you're all fearful, the people saying they're fearful, they want you to be fearful.
Yes.
And it's going to take a lot of work for us to just chill. And those meditations really do help you. So,
and if you feel like you're falling asleep to it, don't worry about it. Your subconscious is picking it up.
Exactly. Exactly.
Absolutely.
And that's what they are absolutely doing right now is, they are gaslighting everyone. It's almost, they get up in the morning and they say to each other, okay, I'm going to post something on whatever platform they're on. And winner gets it's free dinner from everybody else at the table, and it's as outrageous as you can be. It grabs people, and it's like, oh no, they're going to do this. Oh no, they're going to do that. Muskrat said that he wants to change the name of the English Channel to the George Washington Channel.
I would agree if it was George Washington Carver.
Well, you'd think that he might, at least he could say the one, the Delaware River, maybe? Isn't that when he crossed the Delaware? That would be George Washington. I could see a little bit more, but the English Channel has nothing to do with.
No, it just,
it doesn't. The
don't
whole
listen to what they're saying. Well, it's kind of listen to what they're saying, but watch what they do.
Yes. Yeah. So it's just, it's just laugh at it. They're having little temper tantrums in the middle of the department store to see how long it's going to take mom to give them that toy that she just said, no, I'm not buying for you. So you can let them scream and do it, or you can say enough, pick them up, walk out the store, leave everything behind, walk out the store, put them in the back of the car, go home, put them in timeout.
Yep.
Next time. Right? When I say enough, it's enough. So there's if you look at it from a place of humor, and I know sometimes it's hard. It's hard to find humor in some of the things that they're doing, right? But try as much as you can to look at it as, this is a pissing contest between the boys. Right? To see who can be more outrageous.
Or really bad SNL skit.
Which reminds me, if you did check out Lin-Manuel Miranda was on this week. As Hamilton. I thought it was great.
Perfect.
But they want us to be scared. It's not time to be scared. We're all in this together. No one here is alone.
No.
We're all here.
Exactly.
That's very true. And they're wanting, not only are they wanting to control everything, but he's now saying that the president of Colombia bent to his will, and that he, that's bull. That's that's not true.
No.
It's, but so just think of everything that comes out of his mouth as just being one big fabrication.
It is.
And it's even more than it was before. Just
more than it was before.
Continuous.
Before I said get out the popcorn, now I'm saying get out the vomit distress bag.
There you go. Yeah. I know people have lost their jobs, Pamela. I understand. And there's going to be more people that are losing their jobs. And it's a travesty. It's a,
It is. It is. The only my consolation in all this is that I know that it is for us to get upset now and think about and get afraid and think about what we're going to need to do isn't necessarily going to serve us. Right now, we need to be positive. We need to hold the light. We need to hold the line and stay steady. Do what you can on the low level, on in your own little community,
in your own world.
In your own world, as control as much as you can in your own world. The rest of it, that once once the shite starts to hit the fan,
Mhm.
and it starts to affect his followers and his sycophants, when all of a sudden the billionaires are losing money because, you know, their products aren't selling because nobody can afford to buy them, and so on and so forth. That's when they are going to turn on each other. It's going to be like rats, you know, fleeing a sinking ship. And all that I can hope for is that I'm going to be there, and I'll have my popcorn and my wine. And
the problem is I live in my own little bubble. Just kidding.
Mhm.
I forget to burn it sometimes. So I was like, but no. Do you remember the old Star Trek? There was an episode where everyone was fearful. Everyone was afraid of this entity, and then they realized if they just laugh at it, it would go away.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yep.
I'm not saying to laugh at it.
Yes.
And it's going to go away. But the thing is, it's shock value.
Yes. I know. It is. Well, they're picking up the Navajo. They're picking up Navajos.
I know.
And saying that they're
illegal.
I mean, that's the craziest thing I've ever seen. I think it has to do with the skin color. It's if you have a light brown to dark brown skin color, you're an immediate pull. And it doesn't, it doesn't make any sense. I did hear today that the prosecutors for the January 6th committee have all been pulled to be investigated. And I did read that somebody told these people that they don't want to bring Cassidy Hutchinson in because apparently some of the people dunned her. And this makes me sick. One of them is Chuck Grassley, 91 years old, sending her pictures of what or whatever. Yeah.
Sex
a can of mushroom soup.
Yes. Yeah.
It's
like, what are you going to do with this? What are you going to do?
Yeah. I'll have to get I'll go to the store and get some Campbell's mushroom soup as a prop for next time.
There you go. Actually, they use I think it was that or cream of potato in the porn industry. Did you know that? I watched a show on.
I could have gone through my whole life without knowing that.
Oh yeah. No, actually, it should make you feel happy because at least it wasn't the real deal that you were watching it. Yeah.
I don't watch that kind of stuff.
Well, I didn't either, but Maggie Gyllenhaal was in a show a few years ago, and they were in New York during the porn industry. Yeah.
Well, there you go. There you go.
Yeah.
Where's Ron Jeremy when you need him, right?
I know.
Yes.
I know.
Yeah.
Yep.
Absolutely.
I just know names.
Yeah.
But no, this whole thing, it's time not to panic.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Hold a line. Just hold a line. Do what you can on your end.
The other day I said I went to the store, they didn't have eggs. It was just that one store. So it was a Sprouts. And I was told the other Sprouts had them. So and then I went somewhere else today and got eggs. I think it was $5.99 for a dozen.
Wow.
Actually, Martha, that's not so bad.
I was gonna say it's not, but gas is like $4.80.
Oh, I know. Yeah.
And that's
I
cheap.
ended up buying a whole box of coffee, and then Colombia decided to not do the tariffs or whatever, but at least I got coffee now,
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'll be
exactly.
okay.
And those are, one of the things that, again, is one of the people who was part of the Jan 6th insurrection that was pardoned was shot this morning.
Indiana.
Yes.
Oh, I did not know that.
He's got a history of being violent with police and so on and so forth. So he was pardoned by Trump, and the police went to arrest him on a different matter, and he got into a scuffle, and the deputy went pew pew.
Is he dead?
Yes.
Oh,
how old was
he?
He was 42.
Oh, young.
Yeah. So, you know,
And then
know,
there's the other guy that was picked up the next day in Florida on federal gun charges.
yes.
I did know about that guy, but I was not aware of this other guy.
Yeah.
But you know, criminals will be criminals, and
Exactly.
he didn't vet any of these people. Like, you know, there were some people that walked through the Capitol.
Stupid isn't stupid does.
Yes.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
it doesn't take long for them to, you know, sometimes we want to see injustice. What? We want to see fairness, right? We don't want to see people getting away with things. And so we think that, you know, well, it's not fair that they got this or they got that, whatever. Karma takes care of it in a much, much better way than we could, right? These are patriots. These are, you know, they were wrongfully jailed and so on and so forth. Well,
I know the expression is give them rope till they hang themselves. I just
Yeah.
want to find out where the slack is.
yes. Yeah. Just
Wow.
take a little-
Yeah. Yeah.
Right to the bumper. Come on. Oh, the
Yeah.
cars don't have bumpers like they did when we were growing up.
No,
Mhm.
exactly. It's a no fixing stupid in that party. And it is. And there, it's unfortunate that, you know, a good number of people kind of have to go along for the ride. And it is unfair. No, just know that the reward at the end of it is going to be a lot more satisfactory than anything that we can imagine. And you know, for the people that are taking up their positions right now, like Hagseth, his days are numbered. His days are
3,
numbered.
2, 1.
So
Yes.
I don't
I
know.
told you after he got. I didn't mean to cut you off. I'm sorry.
That's okay. No, go ahead. Go ahead.
After he was sworn in,
Mhm.
I was scrying on it and crying.
Uh-huh.
And what I got from the guides is give him like 3 months.
Uh-huh.
It's the wording. The exact wording was scandal tied to a woman.
Mhm. Yep.
Now, I listened to the words they say because one time a client asked about a loved one that went missing, and I said she'd surface on Sunday. I didn't realize that she had drowned, and the body surfaced on Sunday.
Mhm.
So, but when I heard tied to a woman, it's like, okay, there's somebody else coming forward.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, he's probably
Yeah.
got a whole bunch of them. He really does.
Of course he does.
And
Of
I
course.
think there's somebody that's not going to care about a non-disclosure agreement.
Right. Right. That's true. That's very true.
Yeah.
Because he broke the law.
Yep,
Mhm.
he did. I
And-
mean, that's all he's doing is
Is what they're telling you.
all do. Yeah. Yeah.
Yes.
So
And don't
speaking
forget-
of, I'm sorry.
No, go ahead, Aley. No, sorry. Go ahead.
On X, Eric Trump had written, "Boo-hoo, everybody! You better learn that that the president is going to start doing things, and you're not going to like it, and you're just going to have to live with it. Just wait till you see what else is coming." And it was on for 11 minutes, and then removed. So yeah,
It's either him or Barron. They think they're Paul Atreides.
oh
They're going
okay,
to come in and change the world. And, you know, the Baron Harkonnen is Trump. All he needs is his little flying fat man suit.
yeah, that's true. That's very true.
So,
Yeah.
and again, it's a way to gaslight you. It's a way to get you scared. What else is
Where's
gonna
Charles
happen?
Boyer when you need him?
Yes. Yes.
Who was
So-
it? Charles Boyer and Ingrid Bergman, right? In Gaslight.
Mhm. Yes. Yeah. And just you wait and see. Absolutely. That's a two-way street. Just you wait and see. It's on the corner of walk and don't walk. But just you wait and see, because things don't only flow one way, right? They flow both ways. So it's not going to be pleasant. It's not going to be pleasant.
But this too shall pass. And as I said before, it may seem like a kidney stone, but it's going to pass.
Mhm. Yeah.
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 Absolutely.
All we have to do, please, this is where I would say, really, to everyone that is scared, fearful of their paperwork or whatever it is, this is the time for most benevolent outcomes. And
Yes.
for them, and just everyone that is fearing the darkness. But remember, a candle is brighter than the sun in a dark room.
That's right. That's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Keith asked me to reach out to our landscape man. He's got only Spanish-speaking workers, and he said, tell them that they have a safe place to go. And I think that we need to make sure that we tell those, for instance, I see gardeners and so forth.
Yes.
You know, it's much like the Anne Frank days. And there are people that are, especially in Mississippi, that are going to be paid $1,000 for turning in as bounty hunters. And you know they're going to cash in on that because they don't make money there. So you got to be careful.
No.
But also, what about, I'm just waiting for the people in Beverly Hills to get upset because all the nannies speak Spanish. Their kids speak Spanish. They don't know how to talk to their kids.
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely.
That's
absolutely. Right. So yeah, speaking of Anne Frank, today is the 80th. What did you say, Arthur? It was the 80th anniversary of the Holocaust.
Liberation. Liberation.
Auschwitz.
Yeah.
Yes.
Wow.
And we have to remember what has happened in the past, or we are doomed to repeat it. So, be very discerning when you hear a lot of this and that comes through and whatnot. And the orange Mussolini is not going to be there forever. We know that. We know that the people around him are not going to be there forever. We know that there's, things can happen. I cannot explain this to anyone because sometimes I feel like, maybe I need to adjust my medication or something, but I'm not scared.
You're talking about my Pez dispenser.
Oh, okay.
I want the duck one.
That's not candy.
Yeah. Yes. I think I'm not that concerned about, I'm aware of some of the things that are going to be happening. I'm aware that there is a need for action, but I'm not scared of it. I'm not, I don't feel like it's only a matter of time before everything falls apart. I'm almost on the other end where it's like, okay, well, you know what? This is a play. I am watching theater in front of me.
Yes, but you being in Canada is like living above the crack house.
Yes, it is. Yes. Yeah. But we have our own issues up here as well.
I know you do. Yeah. PP, Paul.
PP.
Yes.
Oh. Yeah. PP. Yeah. So anyway.
Have you heard though today that Idaho has proposed that we get rid of Obergefell, which is gay marriage.
Gay marriage, yeah.
Yeah. And they're sending it to the Supreme Court.
And of course,
we knew this would happen. We knew it would. Yeah. Just like he's already said there's no such thing as you're either a man or a woman and you're nothing. But everybody has made the distinction, and I love this, that we all start out in the zygote stage as women. So actually everybody's a woman.
Everybody. It isn't until the 7th to 11th week of pregnancy that the two sort of separate.
Yeah.
But initially everybody's female.
And there are some that are born with both, and then they
absolutely,
unfortunately, they go in and do something when they shouldn't have.
When they shouldn't, and it would. I had to kind of laugh to myself a little bit because I was reading one of the on one of the channels that and I don't know if it was Trump or if it was Hexet. I believe it was Trump who was talking about not having transgender people in the military
Right.
because they're not action ready. They're not.
Have you ever seen a trans man?
Mhm.
They are more buff, six packs,
Yes. Even
scruffy
Chaz
beard.
Bono. Even
Yeah,
Chaz
but
Bono looks
I'm just
better as a
saying.
man.
And
Yeah.
could you imagine if all of a sudden they start going to the bathroom at the Capitol, and all the
Right.
women go running out screaming? It's like, well, I'm just doing what Republicans want me to do.
Yes. My big concern, or where I started to laugh at it, was that yes, they're not battle ready, because it takes 12 months to 18 months to go through all the transition and everything else, and during that
Mhm.
time, everything is in a flux and whatnot. And I thought, wait a minute, whoa, weren't you the same idiot who said, your son, you send your boy off to school, he's a boy, and he comes back at the end of the day, and he's had a sex change
Right. During lunch, during
during lunch?
recess. Yes.
So which is it?
Some guy wrote in and said that's not true. I have to go in and give my son Tylenol every other day.
Yeah.
That.
Yes. So yeah, it's there's a lot of stuff that, yeah, if you
I do
just
have some clients that are actually, they have relatives that are actually moving out of the country because of
Yes.
that.
We know some.
Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes,
That's
absolutely.
right. I'm considering it. I really am. I just found out today you can get a brand new condo down in Mexico on the beach for 125,000 US dollars.
Bye.
It's not really that bad.
No.
Yeah.
No.
I mean, I don't know if I want to be in there during a hurricane or something, but yeah. Yeah.
Still.
Yeah.
And every place has its challenge. Right?
Jessica Mason wrote,
Uh-huh.
I'm transgender and I feel for the men in DC now. MTG has to use the men's room. Thank you.
Yeah,
I know.
very good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
very good. So now you'd mentioned, Arthur, that you saw Hegseth, yeah, within
Departing.
2-3 months. Yeah,
Yes. Well, there's a scandal. I don't know if they'll be able to contain it like they try and do.
Yes.
But it's still it's just going to be his downfall.
Yeah.
This is Achilles' heel.
Yeah.
Alcohol and women.
Yeah.
Yes, and I think that the alcohol is going to play a large part in it, because they're
maybe Mac Bates will get the interview as a reporter.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. That's, as an alcoholic, and let's face it, he is an alcoholic. That's not something that you just give up overnight. And it is, until you realize that you have a problem, nothing is going to work. He doesn't believe he has a problem. He is going to show up at work more than once. He's going to be drunk. He is going to run up against somebody who's going to be just a little bigger than he is.
Yeah.
And that is going to be
he has no more qualifications than I do.
No. Put on
his dancing shoes.
Dancing shoes. Yeah. Someone going to be dancing.
That deck is not available anymore. No, I tried to buy it. It's not available.
Oh my God.
No, I think they have a new one out actually. Yeah.
Oh.
I love that.
Can we talk about Marie and what you see about insulin? Because everybody was just so relieved that it was going to be $35 a month. And now it's gone up to $2,500 a month, Marie.
It's already gone up? Because that was not supposed to take effect for a while, I thought.
Oh, really? Has it already gone up, Marie? Tell us, please. She says she's been crying all day. I don't blame you. He needs it. And I wish you could go to Canada, because you could probably get it for $35 there. Or in Mexico, you could get that for, I think, relatively cheap.
Absolutely. Yeah. So, I'm not I'm not advocating black market, but I would certainly see if you can't, get together with some like-minded people and see if there's
that knows a travel agent.
how you can help each other out.
Actually have a little bit of a tip. My son is asthmatic, and when he couldn't go to the doctor and get his spray for asthma, he found out he could order it from the island of Vanuatu, and he had it delivered to him over time.
Whoa.
Yes, for like $20, something like that. Yeah.
There you go. There
you
go, guys. Think outside the box.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See if you
Why
can
do I have visions of Gene Kelly and
Ginger
Olivia
Rogers?
Newton-John?
Yeah.
Oh, Xanadu. Never mind.
Xanadu.
Not Xanadu. Vanuatu.
No, I know. I'm confusing
No,
you.
I know. But it's very close, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah.
Yes. And yes.
No, I have a friend who
certainly
his
look
medication is $1,500 here in the U.S. for 3 months.
Mm-hmm.
He gets it from Canada for $189. Same brand,
everything.
same company, same everything.
Everybody's saying anyone can get prescriptions from Canada.
Yeah.
So maybe, Marie, you want to look into that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hopefully they don't put a tariff on it all.
That's true.
Even with a tariff, it would still be cheaper.
That's true.
Than anything that you'd be buying in the US. So there's that. Those of you and I'll in one of my past lives here recently, I worked in corporate foreign exchange. So I know a little bit about the markets and how they work and so on. If you are in a position and you don't need to have access to cash almost immediately, now would be a good time to buy Canadian dollars, because the exchange rate that you're going to get is really, really good. So for every, let's say, for example, for every US dollar, you're going to get probably $1.30 Canadian. Okay. If possible, keep it in a Canadian bank account and just let it sit there for a while, because when things start to go south in terms of the economy, and it will, the American dollar is going to lose strength.
Oh, definitely.
So what's going to happen is, all of a sudden the exchange rate isn't going to be so wide. It's going to get much closer to the parity, and so that's when you want to sell, so you can you're saving on the one end, you're making money on the other end. So
I also want to address, there's a comment from Gray. Hello, Arthur. Half hour in, and I am still not sure of the topic. When does Spirit start driving? It's been driving since we started. We just talk. And whatever topic comes up, that's the Spirit. So, like sometimes I do is all politics or personal stuff. This is just what's coming to our heads, and sometimes what people are writing.
Yes.
So,
that's how it works. Yep.
This is the one show where I just like talk.
Yes. Yeah.
Hopefully not too fast and not too slow and loud enough so that people can hear me. I was told I need elocution lessons, and that I need to enunciate my words better. The rain in Spain falls mainly on the plain. I think I got it.
By George, you got it. Yes.
Yes, exactly.
But it's just, as a kid, I was bullied a lot. And so when the nuns were merciless, they're merciless. They didn't do anything to help you, at least where I went to school. And so it wasn't until I hit college that I started taking elocution lessons. And so then when people say, "Oh, you need to enunciate," it's probably because I'm the Bell palsy and I'm tired,
Yes.
But don't. I shouldn't say this. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said that. But it just got me. I got a lot of comments yesterday, and it hit a nerve.
I bet it did. I bet it did.
Yeah. And for anyone who thinks about leaving a nasty comment on anyone's channel about the way that we do our shows or the way that we do things and so on. When you do make that comment, make sure that you include your YouTube channel handle so that we can go over to your channel and see how you do it.
Right. Right. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So Sandy Johnson said, what is a good Canadian bank to use? Bank of Montreal is pretty good.
The Bank of Arthur.
Yes.
I have TD Bank, and it's in the United States, but
I wouldn't tell people you have TB. I mean,
No, not TB. No, TD. D is in dog.
Toronto Dominion.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Toronto Dominion, but it's also here in the United States on the East Coast mostly.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I have them. Yeah.
Absolutely, and it's not that difficult to set up a Canadian currency account. And yes, we have. You can also use a credit union as well. I don't know if you have. Yeah, you do have credit unions.
Yes, we do.
Yes. Yeah. Just yeah. Just be careful with credit unions, because sometimes, it's a little easier to slip through the cracks. So I would kind of tend to go with one of the majors. TD Kiss the Ring too. Yeah, BMO. Yeah.
We're weaning down who we can even go see at this point. Costco, not Amazon. The airlines are pretty good, and Target just dropped all their DEI stuff. So bye-bye, I say.
Well, I said on the show last night that I'm waiting for 6 months. Some politician, very proud of themselves, is going to start using the N-word, and it isn't Quentin Tarantino.
Yes.
Yes. And let's let the games begin.
Yeah.
But I don't feel anyone, if they're anti-DEI, they shouldn't put their dollars into something that's anti-DEI.
Right.
And and no, Debbie Smith, if you type in nasty comments, no, that does not count as a nasty comment. And that, and most of you know that at some point last year, I got a little salty, and I came on one evening and I put up a little video, and it was called My Channel, My Rules, My Boundaries. And it's like, you know what? I know that I'm not everybody's flavor of the month. I get that. So, if you don't find me engaging, entertaining, or whatever, that's okay. You don't have to. You won't hurt my feelings by leaving. You don't have to stop at the door and make a nasty comment on the way out. Right?
But it is, people have made sense here in the chat by saying it's been made okay over the last 10 years, and it isn't okay. It's never.
I want to mention one thing. There is an app called Goods Unite Us.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
And you type in or put in the name of the company or whatever, and they tell you who most of their contributions go to.
Okay.
So I get my pizza from a place that gives to Democrats.
Yes.
Oh, excellent. Yeah, we can be partisan if we want.
I don't get a lot of pizza these days.
Yeah, I know. I get it.
Actually, my doctor said to me, "What do you do for exercise?" I said, "I run the Pizza Hut. Does that count?"
I walk there and I walk back home. Okay.
That's right.
Right.
There's that.
Yeah.
But that Goods Unite Us. Yeah, that's
great. Thanks for sharing that.
Goods Unite Us. Yeah.
Yep.
It's really good. So just pass that on.
It may not be a big thing, but you know what? And it's your way to feel like you're making a decision on where it is that you're going to support people. And I had to make a decision a couple months ago that was very difficult for me. but I had to make it. And that was to let a 25-year-old friendship go.
Yeah.
Because our values no longer aligned.
Right.
And, you know,
but we can set those boundaries, even though it's
yes.
difficult. And,
yes.
you know, that's important to know.
Yes.
Marie, you're going to be 67. You applied for a job. Honey, I'm almost 70. And I talked to my retirement person. I said, probably 75, if I'm lucky in any stretch of the imagination. So you're not alone, but that doesn't make it right.
No.
We shouldn't have to be doing this at our age. So,
no.
Yeah. Yeah.
No. Yeah. Getting a little too old for this shit.
Yeah.
What's a resume?
A resume.
Yeah. 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 Or a CV.
Yeah.
Continually venting.
Yes.
Oh, it is a place you can go to, Star, that Arthur says you can find out.
It's an app where they tell you who their affiliations are, where they donate their money.
Their monies. Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So you can, download that Goods Unite Us app and then put in, you know, your, I don't know, where do you get your Popeye's chicken?
Well, they have a whole list of all the stores and everything. So
it's a great. I found that out. Actually, I didn't find it from the app, but I remember when what is the one Jimmy John's? That Jimmy guy John's. is a big like a hunter that kills beautiful animals and all that shit. And I just said, no, I'm not going to be doing business with Jimmy John's anymore. But I think it got sold, so that may have changed.
Yes. I think that I remember hearing something that it did. And that, you know, it's the more information that we have, the more that we can interact with each other and share information on where things are, where the information is, where to go look something up. The more informed we are, the better decisions that we can make about who and what we are supporting with that dollar, that once we let it go at the grocery store, we have no idea where it goes. Right. So even a simple change that if you shop at a grocery store that, you know, predominantly supports Republicans, well, maybe there's a store a few blocks away.
Yeah.
You know,
it still amazes me how many people go to Chick-fil-A and say they're not even gay.
Yeah. Yeah. I haven't gone there since I knew that and Hobby Lobby. Oh my God.
Hobby Lobby's the worst.
I know. So Salvation Army, they don't give any donations to gay people ever. Yeah.
There's an organization here called Out of the Closet where all the money goes to HIV and AIDS.
Wow.
Care.
Yeah. That's wonderful.
And this is going to sound horrible. Gay people have the best taste.
Yes, they do.
So when we donate stuff, believe me, it's top quality.
Yeah, I'm sure it is. Yes. Yeah.
Absolutely. I would.
Other than Salvation Army.
No.
Yeah. I can tell you that I have had friends throughout my life that I treasure dearly, and the ones that I always have the most fun with are my gay friends.
Oh yeah, like from the get-go.
Up for anything. Willing to, you know, 3 o'clock in the morning. Hey, I want to drive over to the next town because I heard that there's a donut shop and they've got really good donuts. You want to go? Oh, hell yes. You know,
and diabetes. What's that?
Yeah, very good taste, and just absolutely lovely people. And it hurts my heart when I hear someone talk about the LGBTQ community as, well, it's a life choice. Really? It's a life choice. Well, if it's a life choice.
Did you choose to be straight? Did you figure that out? Did you choose?
And I guess I must have chose to be fat my whole life until I finally was able to lose it.
Did you choose to use to be left-handed or right-handed?
Right.
Did you choose that?
Yeah. And my question is, okay, if they can change, then you can change. You've got brown eyes. I'll give you 3 months to change those brown eyes to blue. Starting now. Do it. Show me how it's done. Right? It's you are who you are. And there are a lot of cultures that value people who are LGBTQ because they see them as having the best of both qualities, the best of the male and the best of the female, that they are connected to the realm in a very special way. So rather than, point a finger at them and talk about them and malign them, see them as being someone very, very special, because creator doesn't make mistakes.
I used to play at a couple gay bars, piano, gay bars. And I had one friend that wrote a joke, said, please say this joke. Please say this joke. I'm like, I can't do that. So please say this joke. I'm like, okay. So in between the set, I'm like, okay, Frank wants to know what's the difference between a straight man and a gay man. Answer, 6-pack.
Yes.
And we're not talking abs.
Oh, that's great.
Yes.
Yeah.
I didn't get booed off the stage that much, so it was good.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hey, Linda de Gonzalez. Nice to see you here. Just noticed you. And Innocent Potato, yes, many Native Americans consider gay people to be special.
Well, they had 5 sexes. Indians had 5 sexes. And it was the Puritans when they came in to rule that they reduced it to 2.
Yeah.
Exactly. Just like they told them, you can't have the Sundance ceremony anymore. And, trying to scrub the native off their neck and, make them white.
They did the same thing in Africa when they went in. They, you're either going to be Christian or you're going to be dead, basically. Yeah. And it's very sad.
That didn't work out very well. But we are so close to that time when things are going to shift and we're going to be able to accept people as they are. They are simply people, right? Whether you're male, female, straight, gay, whatnot, we all basically want the same things. We want to be healthy. We want to be happy. We want to be able to look after ourselves, have a roof over our head, and
win
enjoy
the
a peaceful life.
Definitely.
And what?
And win the
lottery.
Win the lottery. Well, that goes without saying, but
oh yeah, that's a good one. So somebody was saying that they, on one of my social media, I'm on Blue Sky. If you go on Blue Sky, you're going to get a lot. You can find your Democrats there. Yes. But somebody was saying that this lady was saying, thank God they got rid of DEI. We don't need that anymore, and blah, blah, blah. And somebody said, this other person said to that woman, do you realize that you're included in that DEI? Women are included. And it was like, no.
It's just like, I'm so glad they're getting rid of Obamacare, but I have the ACA.
That's right. I have the ACA, so I'm okay. Yeah.
I know sometimes it's mind-boggling that people just don't think.
3-3-I. Your brother's going to be okay.
Oh yeah.
I heard it real loud.
Yeah,
real loud and clear. Good. I'm glad asked me, because I know your Tennessee people are the ones that are trying to actually change legislation so Donald Trump can run again in 2028, but not Obama.
But he's not going to be alive.
I know he won't. I just think that it's so stupid. The whole thing is
stupid. But the day he croaks, please call Dr. Van Helsing.
Okay. Or Dr. Bombay.
There's hold on. I'm going to, let me see if I can dig it out here. I will share this with you.
J.O., you know what I think? I think that it's easier to be ignorant than it is to be educated. I think that's what it is. And I don't even mean like higher education. I just mean researching something.
But people are not born
complacent
this way.
Right.
They're taught.
They're taught.
Yes, they are.
Like the song in the South Pacific, you know?
Yes. Yes,
Okay.
absolutely.
Oh, yeah, I saw that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. There you go. Yeah.
It will happen.
Yeah.
It will happen. And it will happen, sooner rather than later.
And his
Because
family will have him in a big tank, and you'll get to they'll charge money for you to go in and see the blob boss and floating,
Well, they won't be able to cremate him because he weighs too much. Isn't it like
Exactly.
200 and something pounds is all you can be?
Right, then we'll have the eternal flame.
Oh,
All the battle
Yes.
cats on fire.
the Bengals can sing at this one.
Yes. Yes, absolutely.
Oh, and the
So-
YMCA, the village people
Yeah.
I was so furious with them.
Well,
For years,
did you
that was
hear?
our theme song, and all of a
Did
sudden,
you hear though that the guy, there's one guy that was in the original Village People, and
Yeah.
he brought in other people, and he says, no, this was never a gay song. Of course it was, but he took over, and so his Village People are not the same as the original Village
right,
People.
but
Right.
yeah,
Yeah.
original.
But nobody knows that really. So they
Well,
think
actually, the
it's
song hasn't gotten any royalties for like 30 years, so
Right.
now they're getting royalties again.
sure
Besides wedding, playing at wedding bands playing it.
wedding. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, totally.
Oh,
But
really?
you know
Yes,
what?
I didn't know that. Okay.
Yeah.
Chris says 250 pounds. All right.
And he was creaming. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
I
but I
thought
did,
the
I,
big, great
I did
eternal
hear though,
flame.
Aley, you're right, because I do remember hearing that there is a weight limit.
Because of the
Or-
fat in the
Yeah.
it can start fires, is what I heard. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, book. Okay. Well,
Oh,
I
wow.
stand corrected. See, I always
Learn
admit
something new.
I'm wrong then. Yeah.
Learn something new every day. But
Yeah.
yeah. So I just kind of want to get you guys's feeling on
Is English your first language? You guys's?
you guys's? Yeah, you guys's? Yeah. No, is not my first language.
No, that's right.
Okay.
She's Croatian.
I'm Croatian.
Okay,
Yeah. So,
sorry,
so there.
Debuchy.
Yeah. I was talking to my son the other day, and all of a sudden I said something, and he looked at me and he said, "Did you just say a boot?" I said, "I did not." He said, "I swear you did. You just said a boot." No, I said about. But anyway, I don't know. Maybe when I go from Alberta to the East Coast, they tell me I have an accent.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Everybody knows I'm from Boston because it slips in. I mean, not really Boston, but the area.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
So,
if I'm at the airport, I can tell when people are from Philadelphia.
Oh, I bet.
really?
How that's another reason why I took elocution lessons.
All righty. Yeah. Ottawa. A boot is an Ottawa Valley. Yes.
Okay,
Oh,
Yes.
okay.
I thought a boot was what we wanted to give Trump.
There
Yes,
is that
please.
too. There is that
Yeah.
too. Yeah. But
Yeah.
yeah, there are, yeah. And yes, Dawn, I am drunk on chicken soup. My son has been sick for the last
no.
week or 9 days. So yesterday I made a big pot of homemade chicken soup. And it simmered all day. It was so good. So good.
I bet it was. I
Yeah.
bet it was.
And
Yeah.
still have some leftovers. And I made him crepes tonight because I'm hoping that they will make it feel better. So I'm a good mom.
If
you
I'm
know.
sick, I'm flying to see Marina. That's it.
Yes.
That's the end of it. Yeah. Yeah.
Good caretaker. Oh, he says hold the line.
Uh-huh.
Hold the
In case
line.
anybody needs the recipes,
There you go.
Oh, is that Julia Child?
Yes.
she taught me to cook.
Did she?
Actually, her and there was a guy named the Galloping Gourmet, Graham.
Yes,
Kerr,
yes.
who's
Graham
originally
Kerr.
from
I remember him.
Australia,
Yeah.
with clarified butter.
Mhm.
Had you guys ever heard of the Cajun cook? He was, ooh, we're
No.
gonna have some of this one more once. It was,
I would love that.
He was crazy.
I would love that.
I know he was.
Yes,
Yeehaw!
Liza. Yeah. Royal Bank of Canada is the Royal Bank. Yeah, we just call it the
Yeah.
RBC is another name for it. Yeah.
Mhm.
But so listen, is Muskrat actually going to be able to change the name of the English Channel?
Does the Pope live in the woods?
So there was
Does the
something
bear live in the Vatican?
Yeah.
There was something not they named a car like the Tesla Nazzarini or Nazi something
Jesus.
like that. Yeah, and people were putting all swastikas in. Actually, the people in Germany are BS about all that. They won't put the picture up of it, only of his. They cut it off here, and they said, "Hell yes, that was the Heil Hitler."
Exactly.
There's no question.
Exactly.
Yeah.
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 We've
It
seen
looks
this
like a
before.
Nazi. It walks like a Nazi. It talks like a Nazi.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. There you go.
Yeah.
And what about Pam Bondi?
Blondie Bondi?
Yeah.
She's going to get in.
Blondie Bondi going to get in?
Yes. What about RFK?
No.
Thank you.
I don't see that one. Yeah. Chris
But
Cassidy.
they were saying that Rhode Island, you know who I'm talking about, the senator from Rhode Island, that he's a bit like a good friend of his, and he's a Democrat. I can't think of his name, darn it.
I don't know, but I'm not seeing it.
That's it. Swastikar. Sorry. Thank you. Swastikar. Yes, that's what it is. Thank you, Marie. Yeah.
Yes. Excellent. Thank you. Thank you.
Yes.
So I'm not sure about Kash Patel. That one scares me.
He's got a whole list of who he wants to bring in.
You've published it already.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and the I think it's really incredible that you know, yeah, we need to expand that H-1B visa because, you know, Americans are too stupid to do the tech jobs that are going to be available.
Right.
We
But
need
let's get rid of the guys that pick the fruit. Right. Yeah.
Yeah, but let's also get rid of the Board of Education. The Board of Education.
Bring in other brown people, right?
Right.
That how does that make sense to anyone? So yeah, Kash Patel is on his way out. Musk, his days are numbered as well.
Yeah.
Because there are forces that
he does. He looks like a dark-skinned Charles Manson. You're right,
yes.
Travels. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Totally. Yeah. Yeah. And by the time he was 2, yes, you know what? I just don't get it. Why can't we just let them love who they love?
Yeah.
They're not, you know, and I said before, if a band of lesbians was to knock on my door and say, that's it, we're here to take you to the camp because we need to reform you and, you know, make you into a lesbian, that I might have a problem with. Until that happens, I don't care.
Well,
they don't care
at best.
No.
If you're against gay marriage, don't marry a gay person.
I know. I love that. That's my favorite thing. Yes. Yes. Or if you're against abortion, don't get one.
Don't get one.
Yeah. Absolutely.
So,
you know, I didn't open it, but there was, and it could have been clickbait, but there was supposedly 10 places Americans cannot travel to anymore because of him, and 10 countries.
Oh, that was on YouTube? I saw that. I didn't watch it.
I didn't watch it, so I don't know what it is, but I do know that.
Either that I was waiting for the 3 days of darkness and Jesus coming.
Oh, yes.
But that was supposed to be on January 25th, and he hasn't showed up yet.
Oh, maybe he missed the train. I don't know.
Yeah, could be.
Well, we know predictions are fluid.
Yeah. And he could still be stuck in customs coming in.
Well, he could be because he does have dark skin.
Paperwork.
Well, and he has dark skin, right?
There is that. Yeah. So you know.
We're not being blasphemous. We're just
we're being a little sarcastic. and a little snarky. So,
Yeah.
yes.
And I went to Catholic school, so I can, as a survivor, I can say things.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Ave Maria, so glad to see you.
And yeah.
And when you have nuns
yeah.
flicking holy water on you in 2nd grade, that's when you know.
Yeah.
You don't tell
I'm
mom
sorry.
and dad.
Yeah. I was I didn't have that but I do wish I knew about the angels, the archangels and stuff, because the Protestant church didn't teach that. So
Yes.
It's been a nice revelation anyway that there are such things.
Absolutely.
So,
absolutely. And so keep the light, keep going forward.
I guess Diddy's happy with all this happening, because then there's not about news about him.
Yes, absolutely.
Well, that's true. Do you think that Galen Maxwell is going to have be Epsteined?
Ghislaine Maxwell. Okay.
Yeah.
Is she going to say that
be
again?
Epsteined? If
she's going to be Epsteined.
Yeah.
Epstein. Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, my hearing is not so good. You saw.
That's okay. That's okay. I didn't want to say the word.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
the
YouTube gods come down on you.
Yeah, I think
wouldn't surprise me, because he doesn't want what she knows to come out. So,
no.
But don't forget, when they raided his place and went through the safe, supposedly pictures were removed. Bill Barr was in charge.
Yes.
Yeah.
And now
Yeah,
he's the president again. So
I know.
Yeah.
I've seen those movies where they have the big drum and they're throwing stuff into the fire.
Yeah. Yeah. I think that there's probably a lot of people who are talking to prosecutors, to lawyers, to different people, saying, just on the off chance, if anything happens to me.
I swear to God, you were going to say prostitutes, and I was going to say, yeah, Republicans.
Yes.
But I do like the fact that when the RNC was in Milwaukee, Grindr crashed.
I know. That's fabulous. The other thing I heard is that the Florida, they're going to prosecute Matt Gaetz. They're looking into it, so he gets a state charges. So that would be an interesting.
It's a crime. Whoever did his facelift. So
well, that's true as well. Yeah, he looks like Max Headroom.
Oh,
God.
Remember Max Headroom? Yeah. Kind of looks like that. Yeah.
It's crazy. But we got to be positive. We got to laugh. We got to find reasons.
That's why we're being so. You have to laugh.
Yes.
Yeah. That's sometimes why I try and be snarky, just to get people to laugh.
Yeah.
If I'm going to sit here and cry, and the clown's always the saddest inside.
Part of our self-care is to be buoyant and uplifting and
exactly.
We must.
Yes. Yeah. And things are happening behind the scenes. I know that they're not happening as quickly as we would like them to. We would all like for this to have been settled 5 years ago.
Well, it should have been.
Right?
I keep wanting to wake up and Rod Sterling is sitting there.
Yes.
Or you turn on the TV and you hear from The Simpsons.
Yeah. Is that too?
Yeah.
I'm going to say this. I'm going to put it out there. I could be right. I could be wrong. But I feel that something's coming down towards the end of March. And then the stuff hits the fan as we get into June and July.
Okay.
So we'll see what happens. But it was funny because I was saying the 16th, 17th, 18th of I think it was August, something was going to come down. That's when all the drones were flying all over the place.
Yes. Yeah.
But this time I'm really feeling there's something to do with him. Him whose name shall not be mentioned.
Not be mentioned. Correct. Yep.
Absolutely.
Well, I couldn't look at the tangerines today at the store. I couldn't. I just couldn't.
No.
Yeah.
I get it. So Thank you. Thank you, everyone, for joining us. I hope that you enjoyed our discussion as much as we did. And I love the fact that, you're all talking to each other and
Yes.
being encouraging and whatnot.
And yes, he does look like Eddie Munster.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
And so thank you for being here. And Arthur and Aley, it is always a pleasure doing
thank
these
you.
with you.
It was wonderful to be here. Yeah.
I look forward to these things because I feel like I'm sitting around a lovely coffee table with two very good friends, and we're just sipping coffee and just shitting on everybody around us.
20 years ago, we were doing lines.
Well, that too.
Yes.
That too.
We Libras have an Aries sandwich, because we got Aries in the middle. So thank you.
Absolutely.
Right.
So don't forget, y'all, like, share, and subscribe. Make sure that you go over to Arthur and Aley and do the same thing there. And reach out if you're interested in a reading. It'll be the best thing you've ever done for yourself.
Mm-hmm.
There you
That's
go.
right.
All right.
Thank you, everybody.
Hello.
So
Bye-bye.
long.